Yo, man, toss me Ray and knock him out.
We're gonna have a great show tonight.
Hello, everybody. It's Dave and Jay's Powerbomb time because we just watched every Wednesday night AEW Dynamite. And you know what? I'm better than Dave, and he knows it.
I don't know if you are this week, buddy. We won't talk about that. We came here to talk about AEW wrestling. It's November 25th. Happy Thanksgiving to our neighbors down south. Let's get into this. Okay, first match. We got Hangman Adam Page going up against a favorite of ours, John Silver.
Join the Dark Order.
He's got some Dark Order members with him showing support. This match was crazy. John Silver, they're calling him the Meat Man. They're doing a pose down contest. And then I guess he likes what he sees. He gives Hangman Adam Page a little pat on the behind there. You know, little locker room antics. Nothing wrong with that. And then he's not drinking tonight either. That was odd. And, he hits that buck. He doesn't hit the buckshot lariat because John Silver hits a crazy Hurricanrana reversal. It was pretty impressive. And however, a great match. Hard fought effort by our good friend John Silver, but at the end, a second buckshot lariat was able to connect, and Hangman Adam Page gets the win. After the match, the Dark Order arrives, not to beat down Hangman Adam Page,
but to recruit him.
That's right.
Because you all should join the Dark Order. Click like and subscribe as well.
I hope you do. And so after the recruitment drive there, we have words from Omega backstage. He doesn't like people calling Moxley the best. We don't like that either.
So we 100% agree with Kenny Omega.
That's right.
He's the best.
He is. We're going for Kenny next week. Winter is coming. New champion is coming. Let's head into 2021 strong.
With good thoughts and prayers and stuff.
That's right. Kenny's got a sick suit on. He has a quote. Let's leave the garbage wrestling at home next week, John. We agree.
Yeah.
Leave the garbage at home.
Because you want to know why? The cleaner is coming. I better stop pointing at you guys. It might make you guys freak out or something.
That's right. And then we go to Darby. He's got another classic vignette of his. He's smashing out a car of a skateboard. And then he lights some gasoline on the ground on fire and blows up the car. Classic Darby.
Allin. Oh, Darby.
He gets the TNT championship and all of a sudden he's blowing up cars. No. Give me a car. I would have taken that car.
Yeah. You could drive down to Jacksonville, Florida.
Oh, we would. Dream big. Alright, so then we have a favorite of ours making some questionable life decisions. Will Hobbs, now known as Powerhouse Hobbs, going up against the favorite of me and Jay's, Lee Johnson. And Powerhouse Hobbs is out there, Team Tazz. He's pretty dominant early. It's pretty much a squash match.
Yeah, it's like, thanks for coming out, Lee, but we know what your real last name is. Jobson.
That's right. Nightmare Family, new recruit. And Powerhouse Hobbs' finishing move, he's got that Mark Henry from Other Company. He just kind of lifts the guy up like this and then just slams him down the mat. And that's what he did there.
Kind of weak.
And then after the match, Tazz is talking a lot of shit. A lot of shit from Tazz tonight. He's talking shit about his fake title, the FTW Championship.
Can you cut the mic?
It's not getting respect. It's not getting respect. Don't cut my mic. No. I'm complaining. I having North American entitlement issues.
Tony, cut the mic.
And then Cody has to come in because he's grabbing new mics and shit. So like they're trying to cut his mic. Cody's backstage. He's got the headset on. He's doing his producer stuff or what have you.
Oh my God.
And he told Tazz he's gonna have management run it up the flagpole because Tazz feels that the FTW Championship isn't getting respect. But it's a fake championship.
It's like the fake title whiners. Yeah, FTW. Not for the win, not fuck the world. Fake title wieners.
Yeah, that's a good one, Jay.
Did you just fart on me?
No, I was making flexing noises.
Okay.
And
but you're supposed to do it inward.
It's outward. It's outward. Okay.
We're even on the right side today.
I'm on the right side. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, this segment's not done yet. because it's revealed that Tazz's son has been training under the Prince of Pro Wrestling, Cody Rhodes, this entire time. And that's it. Tazz is like, cross the line, Cody. You shouldn't have revealed that. Yes, I'm a garbage wrestler and I want my son to be trained by the best, but you didn't have to say it on live Wednesday night television.
Oh my God! So let's just go walk off, son, into the sunset of mediocrity.
But no, Cody turns his back while Tazz is walking off into the sunset of mediocrity. But then Tazz slaps on a Tazzmission. We haven't seen one of these in like 20 years. It's a very lazy wrestling move. I'm not even going to do the indignity of demonstrating it on Jay here. Wake up.
Oh, sorry. Were we talking about Moxley?
Tazz this time. Equally snoreworthy.
Oh, in that case.
So then we have words from Eddie Kingston.
Oh, God.
They're talking about the upcoming tag match. We got Death Triangle versus Butcher and the Blade in the main event. And he's interrupted by Mox. Mox is trying to figure out who jumped him before last week's contract signing. Eddie Kingston assured Moxley that it wasn't him. I don't think any of us give a shit. So then
we done about talking about Eddie Kingston. I'm back.
Okay. All right. Missed you, big guy. Then we got Top Flight, this new up-and-coming tag team that put on quite a showing against Young Bucks last week. They're going up against the TH2 boys.
Last week.
We did. And we got Angelico coming to the ring looking high as fuck. And it was pretty fun to watch. And so they're doing some moves. There's a suplex power bomb done by the Top Flight boys, I believe. And then they both one of them does a suicide dive, and at the same time another one of them jumps over the top ropes. And they're doing, then TH2 hit a signature move of theirs, the assisted 450. Like if I grab Jay's foot and he did a forward flip. We're not doing that tonight?
No, I'm not doing that.
That's not the attack phase? Okay. And then they do some type of reversal into a Code Red. Not a Canadian Destroyer. Flopped on the back. We like the Canadian Destroyer where they crack their head. Feels nice. And they sweep one guy off the apron. He lands flat on his back to the outside of the ring. He can hear the Perkies calling. And so then at the end, hard fought match by both teams. But Jay and I both agree the right team won tonight. You know, Top Flight boys got to put in a little more legwork. They're looking good. TH2, big win. Angelico, he's the submissionist of the group now. He hits in that Navarro death roll leg lock, submission victory, and then they gotta put the beats to him after, send a message. These young upstarts are trying to take their spot, right?
They've been there for 13 years? Jobbing?
Yeah. They got a big win tonight, though.
Yeah.
And so then the Young Bucks, they see something in these young Top Flight boys, so they decide that they're not getting stomped out tonight, and they come in there with the big save. And then what do we have? We have words from Nyla Rose and Vickie Guerrero, and they're talking about nepotism!
And who started that trend with AEW? Dave and Jay's Powerbomb. Click like and subscribe.
Yeah, and we're proud of that episode. We're very proud.
They've been talking about nepotism ever since we've been talking about it.
It's true.
And nobody else has been talking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't really looked at AEW because there's no other real worthy besides us.
Best AEW recap, highlight show in the business, whatever you want to call it, whatever you need us to be.
Because we're better than them, and they know it.
WrestleMania, watch your ass. And so then they're talking about Jade Cargill versus Cody's wife, Brandi. They're going to throw Shaq in the mix eventually. I think they're teasing it.
I don't know what's going on.
Is Shaq going to come in like fucking heel, and then he's like going to be like pleased, like rubbing his hands together as this hot smoke show is smoking the shit out of Cody's wife? Like he's gonna be like, yes.
Or you would just be like it's some weird episode.
Oh man. Or a Shaq life.
Oh yeah.
I lost my spot. Shaq's son's gonna be the next president of the United States. We got some big stuff for next week. We got the Dynamite Diamond Ring Battle Royal. MJF won it last year. That's why he's been rocking that diamond ring for the past year. and it's on the line next week, so that should be interesting. Sammy's going to be in that match, among others. And we also have Winters coming, Kenny versus Moxley, AEW Championship match next week. Moxley is getting taken down. It's the time, man. If MJF couldn't do it, if Kenny can't do it, who the F is gonna do it? All right. So then we have words from FTR, pre-recorded segment. They're doing some soul searching. They say, "Young Bucks, you were the best for 3 seconds. So we're gonna be the best forever." Or whatever.
My composure there.
Yeah. And then we got a match, big match. We got SCU. They suck, but they're going up against Jericho and Jake Hager. 3-0
boys
in MMA. The boys,
yeah.
The new boys, the new Wolfpack. We got 7 of them now. MJF and Wardlow. And the Crazy Judas sing along. They even stop the music at the end, and you can just hear everyone still singing. It's a beautiful thing.
Yes.
They got a new T-shirt. Sammy is at odds with nepotism. Oh yeah, the gun club start giving him guff. Yeah, see, I wrote that. Sammy at odds with nepotism. Yeah, Austin Gunn starts chirping him off, right? It's like, oh, bro. So Sammy's free Sammy, right? Everyone knows how we feel about Sammy. We're on the same page. And there's an outside beatdown fun. Kazarian's causing some shit outside the ring. Christopher Daniels hits that moonsault for a near fall, but then MJF comes in there and he hits the ring shot on one of those SCU guys, and then that's into the Judas effect. And we countered each other's Judas effects there. And then yeah, there's a big pin, big win, and then Kazarian, he wants to spoil the moment, right? So he hits a cheap shot on MJF, I believe it was, and then that is just boys defending themselves, 7-on-2. You gotta do that when one of your good guys gets hit in the face, right?
Yeah, especially when you're outnumbered 7-2.
Yeah.
How dare you to do that, fucking SCU. Taking on the boys. All these guys are just trying to do, oh, here we go, Jay's fake news rant, is just trying to have some fun and enjoy themselves over in Jacksonville at Daly's place.
Someone had a problem with it, though. Scorpio Sky have a chair.
Yeah, but what's going on, SCU? You guys are just we're going to challenge you to match, but you had no real reason to do that. You're just jealous of their fame because
they want to get in on
better
it.
than you, and they know it. Now take it over, Dave.
They want
before
to
I keep
in
ranting.
some of that Inner Circle spotlights. All right, so then we have the debut of Kip Sabian and Miro's big show, the video game Extravaganza, but we might have to wait another time because they get jumped by the best friends and Kip gets powerbombed into a porta potty. Nice. It's pretty sweet.
Good.
I enjoyed it. We both did. And then we have the contract signing again. So are we going to have a proper contract signing this week?
Well, Moxley came out and sucker punched Omega.
Yeah. Mega's doing this.
We don't get to see our awesome Kenny Omega intro because fucking the guy who shouldn't be having the belt fucked it up.
Yeah, before they revealed the curtain inside the tunnel, we see this other shadow creeping up behind Kenny. Well, these K-pop girls are doing their thing with the brooms, and it's like, oh my god, who's coming up behind Kenny? And scumbag Moxley. And people were cheering. They condone this type of behavior. It's worse than when Stone Cold Steve Austin beat up Bret Hart in the ambulance and other company. And so then he hits a paradigm shifter in the ring. Shivani's losing his shit with his red pants on, and he hits the paradigm shift onto the title. Omega's knocked out, and then Mox starts talking some more shit, right? Winter's coming, and then he signs the contract. After Omega took that hit on the title, I had to go to the bathroom. I didn't want to deal with it. I was just pee. And then it went to a commercial. We got words from the Inner Circle. They're super pissed. Jericho's upset. Kazarian sucker punched his man MJF, and it's going to be Jericho versus Kazarian next week. And Jericho vows to end Kazarian's career.
Because it needs to be done.
It does. Let's put this old horse out to pasture. Put a bullet in Old Yeller's head. Whichever Hollywood metaphor you want to use. Let's do it. And then we have, this might be what we're going with tonight, the AEW Women's Championship match. We have Anna Jay of the Dark Order. That's right, the great one. And she's going up against our current AEW Women's Champion, Hikaru Shida.
Aren't we all tired of Shita yet? Because I am.
I am too.
You know what? It's kind of like, you should have like somebody that's charismatic. Like, sure, Shita can do the moves and all that stuff, but you might as well as put JR up there without his arms and legs, with the unload charisma. Potato, barbecue sauce dripping out of my mouth. Can someone put a napkin on my fucking chin? Look, get that butter out of my face.
And this is the day we got pulled off of YouTube. Okay, so we got, oh my god. Okay, Anna Jay's looking sexy as hell. She's coming out there, Tay Conti.
Oh,
and John Silver is observing with two other members of Dark Order. And they're on the stage there. Anna Jay, she locks that Queen Slayer choke in there early, right? Like,
yeah, she manages to roll back out of it, which was bullshit.
Yeah, and then we got Anna Jay, she's calling to Tay Conti. I guess they have like a hidden chair under the ring, and Tay Conti passes it to her in the ref's back's turn, but she's like arguing with her, sort of like, you don't need it, like, you don't need to use the chair. And then like Anna Jay's like, but that provides a distraction, like the ref's distracted or something, and Anna Jay gets her hands on a kendo stick. Silver may toss it to her, goes to that injured knee of Shida. And then that locks in another Queen Slayer. This is locked in tight this time. She's on the ground. She's got the legs locked in too. Shida shouldn't be going anywhere. But then she is able to escape somehow. She hits a German suplex, followed up by the running knee strike. And we still have the same AEW Women's Champion. I kind of knew that, like, Anna Jay, it wasn't her time yet. But who's taking it off Hikaru Shida?
Maybe Abaddon.
That's right. Because Abaddon comes to Dynamite, which is sick. Yeah, Abaddon's great. She's like the female Bray Wyatt from other company. And she's crawling towards Shida. They're on the stage, right? Like, Shida's walking off after her match. And Shida's terrified. She's like on her back, like crawling like away. Like,
where'd you come from? Did you
Yeah.
come from AEW? Dark?
What realm of the
Dark?
7 swords and kingdoms have you crawled out of? And like, yeah, and it's crazy. And then Abaddon gets a hold of the title, and she's holding it up, like, new champion up in the heezy for sheezy. Yeah, she's eating it and licking it. I wonder what she looks like underneath the makeup and stuff. I bet you she's like hot as hell, and it's just like, I don't know. I'm
working with you, but gosh, you're sick, man.
We'll figure it out. Okay. Then we got words from Matt Hardy, but it sounds like he's acting like an asshole, going like heel. So this must be his personality, big money Matt Hardy. And he says, survive, thrive, win. Okay, he's trying to sell some t-shirts. He doesn't have enough cash, I guess. And then we have words from Team Tazz. Without Tazz had to leave. Ricky Starks is letting us know, like, Cody crossed the line. He's like some drunken frat boy revealing secrets and shit that should never be said in the light of day. And so then, that's basically what Ricky Starks says. And they have a match next week, some tag match. What is it? Ricky and Powerhouse Hobbs versus Darby and Cody. And we're calling for Team Tazz to win that, I think. Even though I'm a Cody guy. I don't know what you're calling for. I shouldn't have spoke for you there. But I think that's Team Tazz's match to win. There's no titles on the line or anything. Yeah. Like, they could win that match and it wouldn't hurt Cody or Darby, really. Cody's got his show, the Cody Big Time Show, coming out January 7th, I believe. So Cody's not hurting for cash. And then we have, we're going to give a shout out to Britt Baker. She's going up against the low center of gravity Russian female wrestler Layla Hirsch next week. So shout out to Britt and was it Rebel, not Reba?
Yeah.
Okay. And Britt Baker's got that new show on Dark too, The Waiting Room, and it's pretty good. It's pretty good. We got a main event now. We got the Butcher and the Blade. They're there with the Bunny. Kingston's doing the color commentary, talking shit. They're going up against Death Triangle, 2 members, Pac and Rey Fenix. Pentel Zero Miedo, he's out there too. And match going crazy. They're inside, outside, doing flip moves. Death Triangle's dominant early. Rey Fenix comes in there, he's on a roll. Then everyone's like laid out on the ground and the mat in the ring and going into the picture-in-picture. There's lots of action. Rey Fenix is flipping around, hitting cutters. Butcher clotheslines Pac, turns him inside out. they're hitting double kicks, and then Kingston interferes. Like, it's about time. Like, Death Triangle's gonna win, right? Ray Phoenix is climbing to that top rope. Scumbag City.
Yeah, Eddie Kingston comes on in and totally just
shoves him.
It's just like, you know.
And
you ain't getting no fake news coverage, fucking asshole. You fucking fuck that shit up, and you cause.
The triangle.
Death Triangle.
And we don't like that. We do not like that at all. Yeah, that allows them to hit the full death finisher. They pin, I believe it's Ray Phoenix. There's a post-match beatdown. Bunny comes out of a chair. Then Kingston hits a DDT onto the chair. Tupac, not once, but 2 times. He's lining up for a third. And then we got our hero, Murder Hawk.
Just out of nowhere.
It's great. Jake Roberts not too far behind. Just kind
of some iced tea, no alcohol, please.
Yeah, right. And then, he cleans house, and it's a pretty solid show. And I guess that's the end of our show.
Man, are we getting cancel cultured? Like, would they try to do the free Sammy?
I hope not. Maybe we'll see you guys next week. Okay. Let's hope so.
I better
Please subscribe.
Better edit some stuff out now, guys.